Good morning, Steph here from Hofkissed. Well, actually, by the time you watch this, it's not going to be morning anymore. I am not live today because I have headed to Toronto to relive my teenage years. And I'm going with some girlfriends to the New Kids on the Block concert. So I'm so excited. And it's going to be a really good time, but because of that I can't be live today, and I still wanted to show you a project, so I thought I'd pick one here from my class tomorrow night. The event is on my page, so you need to click that you're going if you plan to come, because if I only prep kits for the people that click that they're going, that is how I know that you are coming, and I will prep a kit. If it's just says interested, I don't prep a kit. So if you come, I will not have a project ready for you. So it's really important to RSVP. Please do that by tonight so that I can finish prepping tomorrow morning before class. I don't usually leave it so late, but it's just been a crazy week. Anyway, this is one of the projects we're making. So in my monthly card fix class, we make 6 cards, 2 of each of 3 designs. So this is one of the designs. This was inspired by one of my stamping friends, Diane. I think this was Diane's card, a swap. So it's kind of this pinwheel technique. So she reminded me of this technique. And so I designed a card featuring that technique, kind of hidden because I added lots of stuff on top. But let me just show you how I made that card. So if you've never come to a class before, this is how I prep my kits. And we just take out all the pieces. They're ready to go. So you don't really need any experience. These cards in my monthly card fix class are a little bit stepped up. But nothing that is too crazy over the top that a beginner couldn't follow along. So this is a mossy meadow cardstock, cut in half and scored in half. So it will then measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have a layer here of old olive cardstock. And this one would measure 4 by 5 1/4, and I've embossed it with a new 3D Magnolia embossing folder. So awesome, the texture on this card. Unfortunately, on this one, we're going to cover most of it up, but I still liked the effect that came out here. So I've already gone ahead and done that. I have 2 pieces of petal pink cardstock and 8 squares, so it's the same paper, but it's double-sided paper, so I flip it over to get the other pattern. So let's start here with the pinwheel technique. So I have 2 squares. One is going to be like a square. The other one will go like a diamond. I don't know. Okay, and it's going to be sort of in the middle. You see, like if I use my grid paper, I'm kind of getting in the middle there. So let's go ahead, or the points are in the middle rather, on an angle. I keep looking for people watching live and forgetting that I'm not actually live right now. I am pre-recording a video. So anyway, sorry I can't be live with you all today. All right, so again, just kind of, you know, I'm sort of a lazy stamper, so approximately this looks centered to me. If you really want to divide your square into quarters and make sure it lines up, go ahead and do that. I don't operate that way. So there we go. There's that one. Then I have my squares here. So again, same paper, but I flip it over to get the pattern. So I'm going to just lay this one where I want it. So if you can see, there's a little bit of a border there. And I'm not going to glue that down, but I will glue down the rest of the squares. And I want to alternate the patterns. So keeping that one there, and then this one is going to follow this corner here is going to get my border. So then I'm going to go around the entire square and glue them all down, trying to keep approximately the same border. And you'll see why in a moment, why we don't want to glue that first one down. But when you glue the other one on top, it just kind of holds it into place. So it's all good. It's not going to go anywhere. And just keep following this around. Now I'm purposely not giving you measurements for all of this in my video because I want you to come to class. So come to class. Shameless plug. Anyway, they're tons of fun. And we always have a great time. If you think you don't need 6 cards, I mean, if you got kids in school, teacher thank yous, they make great gifts. I provide little, you know, I forgot last month in class, but little ribbon and stuff if you want to tie a few cards together to make a little gift. Okay, so here, we didn't glue that one down because now we're going to sneak this one in behind to keep the same pattern and glue this brown one down, and then I can come in and just lift that up and add a little bit of glue behind and make sure it's straight. There. Cool, eh? Pinwheel. All right. Now I can go ahead, and I've already pre-embossed this. I did add a little bit of Winkastella. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but kind of to the more raised areas of the embossing. So let's see. It's just glitter in like a paintbrush. It's amazing and addictive. Just letting you know. Anyway, I'm not really paying too much attention here. It's just adding, whoops, I think I just added some to that leaf. I just wanted to bring in a little bit of the glitter to highlight certain areas of the flowers. And I think the rest of it gets covered. So I didn't want to do the whole thing, but there we go. So now that that's done, I can glue that. Oh, see, the deboss side is pretty as well. Okay, glue that to the back. No, sorry, glue that to the front. Put glue on the back, glue it to the front. And I know you're thinking, you've got glue up there. I see it. I see it, and I'm going to get it off. Okay, it dries clear, but I just want to rub it off. All right. There we go. That's done. This can now be glued flat. Adding glue to the back. And gluing this on the front. So I didn't go in the middle, I kind of went up a little bit. Closer to the top, centered and straight. Wah! There we go. All right, so far so good. Now we're going to bring in the remaining pieces here. So also in the kit, I had a same size as the green front, so 4 by 5 1/4. A little scrap, a faux stitched circle here, and a punched glitter circle. So today, I'm using Magnolia Bloom stamp set. So I like the sentiments and the images on there. So I'm taking the happy birthday, this larger magnolia, and this smaller one here. I'm going to use early espresso. Ugh. If you make that noise, it helps to open them up. The more you open them, the easier it gets. So, early espresso. And I didn't stamp it in the right spot. Flip it over. This time make sure the entire image is on there. And then, I didn't show you the inside of the original. Oh, pretty, eh? I like to do the inside. Don't forget to do the inside. Just an extra little surprise when somebody opens the card, you know? All right. There, and happy birthday on the circle. Why do I love circles? Because you don't have to stamp them straight, the sentiment straight. See? Because if I stamped it like that, you can turn it and it's fine. All right. Close that up. And then I just added a few flowers here, the smaller flowers in petal pink. So let's see, one there and one there and one there. Done. Now, for coloring, this is actually pretty much the easiest flower that I've ever colored. It's awesome. So, bringing in blends, dark and light petal pink, and dark and light old olive. And that is all I need to do about that. And we'll just get coloring. So I like to work with the dark marker first and go to the light. It doesn't really matter. I don't know why I like to do that, but I just like to, I think, do the dark and then go over the whole thing in the light. So I'm kind of using these highlights here to go over, and I'm going to make you watch me color. And I think maybe we need some music for that. Alexa, cue elevator music.
Got it. Here's a station you might
Just for you guys.
on Amazon Music.
I've joked before about playing elevator music, and now I'm doing it. Anyway, so I was listening to this earlier because I had to test it out before I did the video to see if she would know what to do. And I was just killing myself laughing. And actually, she was playing pretty decent music. My Alexa device. Oh, I said her name. Don't say her name. All right. So I'm just doing a quick color. And again, kind of following these highlights here. So I added the dark petal pink. And now when I come in with the light, I'm not going to color the whole petal. I left white at the top so that it looks like it's oh no, and I think forgot. Okay, because I stamped on the other side, I don't think it's actually going to work out well when I'm coloring with blends, because it might start to pop through. So we shall see what happens. So again, like super quick coloring, and it's just going to blend it out. So it just adds a little pop of color. Do the same for the inside. And again, not coloring the whole thing because I like the white. So it fades sort of to white. Gives it a really soft look and a quick color. What do you think of the elevator music? Pretty good, eh? Oh. All right. Done with that. And come in here with my dark and light green. Adding this. And you can see I'm not like paying a whole lot of attention here. Well, I'm paying attention. I mean, I'm not focused so much on, you know, exactly where to color. I'm just getting the color down. I love the blends. Just makes it so quick and easy to color. All right, almost done. Almost done. Done. And you know what? I think I can salvage that one. It's good. I don't think I can see it popping through. All right. So now you're gonna fussy cut this out. And I won't make you watch me because I already have one done. Here. Alexa, stop. Put you out of your torture. Okay. So you would fussy cut this out. Oh, magic. Done. Okay. And a little trick here now. I just kind of cut this right down the center. So I have two pieces. This one's going to get glued to the inside of the card. And that is ready to go. Alright, bring my card back, pop that in. Beautiful. Oh, I never colored this one. I only colored that one. Okay, so you would color the rest of that. I will do that after. I won't torture you anymore. And for the front then, now I want to glue this here, and because this is glimmer paper, I'm going to use glue dots just to make sure that it adheres. So I'm going to add one more up here, glue dots to the back, and that will stick there to the glimmer paper. Just to prove to you that it works. My cut flower here, I'm going to add glue dots to the back along the edge here where I cut. And let's see, I added one down here. Now there's no sense in coloring a whole flower if it's just going to get hidden behind there. Well, I did color a whole flower, but you know that I didn't want to color two, so it works. And it's going to go, oh, I've got goobers, glue goobers on my project. It's going to go there, and of course we're going to pop this up here. So I'm just going to grab some dimensionals and get these stuck on here. I don't like saggy embellishments, so I don't worry too much about how many dimensionals that I use. Get those stuck down and peel off the backs. Don't want to torture you again with elevator music, so I'll do some humming. All right. Whoop. Those dimensional backings end up everywhere. I've posted so many pictures over the years. Like to my dog's nose one time. That was funny. She just looked at me like, what? I have something on my face? There we go. Whoop, bring it down. Pretty simple. I hope you like this technique. I hope you want to come make this card. Okay, so let me know. Deadline is tonight to RSVP that you're going to my class. Tomorrow night here in my studio in Guelph, Ontario. And so we'll make 2 of these cards and 4 other cards. So 2 other designs and 4 of each. I'm not going to show you those ones. You'll have to come and make them with me. Tons of fun. Anyway, hope you liked today's video. Sorry I couldn't be live with you, but I'm sure you can understand why. And I will talk to you again next week. Have a fabulous rest of the week and a great weekend ahead. And we'll talk to you again next week. Okay, bye for now.